Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new Florida Lottery $2 $50,000 a year for life ticket. This is part of their July 2023 series. This is a number match game, and yeah, there are a couple symbols you can find. So there's a 2x symbol for double the prize, and then there is a money bag for a win all. And I will say that these year for life tickets, these are a little bit difficult to figure out the exact value of because we don't really know the rules of the game. I know when these came out in Georgia, they said that the top prize was paid out for a minimum of 20 years. And then if you lived longer than that, then it would continue to pay out for as long as you live. So that means if this pays out, I'm assuming the same rules for this card, although I'm not 100% sure that those are the rules, but I'm assuming a minimum of $50,000 for 20 years, which means the top prize on this $2 ticket is $1 million, which is a really good prize for a $2 ticket. But that also means that because the top prize is so big, they have to give up some value somewhere. So usually these types of tickets are a little rough for the average player. So we'll see if that's true as we go along. It was definitely true for the $1 ticket. Now here on this page, we are looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.43, and prize structure, you can win anywhere from $2 all the way up to the top prize of $1 million plus. Now looking at the prize structure, nothing else stands out really to me as unusual. The one thing that I will mention is that in Florida, for any prize over $5,000, they're going to automatically take out 24% for taxes. So I don't consider that tax value as part of the value of the game. And that's going to apply to the top two prizes here. And so the top two prizes I'm going to view as $7,600 and then $760,000 instead of the $1 million. So I'm using $760,000 as the top prize number when I calculate these values. So when you run the numbers on this ticket, what you find out is that the payout is between 69 and 70%. Asterisk means that it could be a little bit less than that or a little bit more, depending on what the rules are for the payout, for how they pay you and how long they pay you. And we'll see how that compares to other tickets as we go along. But one thing that I will mention is that this 69% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which means not a lot of people are going to be winning those and seeing a 69% payout. So what we want to figure out is what's the payout going to be for the average person playing this game. Also, I forgot to mention there is a second chance game on this where you can win like a car and gas for life. Those don't add any value to a ticket, and so I really don't consider that as part of, I mean, it's a little bit, tiny bit of extra value that's added on, but probably if it did anything, it might move this 1 up to a 2. It really doesn't affect the value of the game. But anyways, let's go ahead and we're going to subtract out the top 1% of value. We're going to figure out what the payout's going to be for the bottom 99% of prizes. So looking back at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $40 prize level. And so that means if you're just an average person with average luck, you're going to be winning from $2 to $40. Now the breakdown here at the $40 level is 5 to 95. So only about 5% of these $40 prizes are available for the average people down here in the bottom 99%. So it might be a little tough to win $40, but there are some prizes available there in the bottom 99%. Now, the other 95% of these $40 prizes are included up here in the top 1% of prizes. That means 1 out of every 100 winning tickets would be a prize up here. So it's pretty difficult to win a prize up here in the top 1%. If you want to know the odds of winning a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in 443 tickets. So, you're in almost $900 before you would expect to see a top 1% prize. And when you do win that, it's most likely going to be $40 or $100. So we are going to subtract out all of this value up here in the top 1%. And we just want to know what is the value of the bottom 99% where, most of the people are going to be winning their prizes. And so when you run those numbers, you figure out that the bottom 99% payout is between 51 and 52%. And like we said at the beginning of the video, usually these year for life tickets are pretty rough for the average person, meaning the bottom 99% payout's usually pretty low. And that was true with the $1 ticket. It's true again here. We look for a number around 60% here for bottom 99%. Once you start getting into this 50% range, then you're dealing with a ticket that's really tough for the average person, just because you're losing half your money almost all the time. Um, and so yeah, this is a tough number, and especially tough because it's near the bottom of the 50% range. So this is going to feel like a rough ticket for most people who play it. Now, here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in Florida $2 tickets. And it looks like if this ticket does pay out for for 20 years minimum, the value on this game is the highest that we've seen on any $2 ticket in Florida that we've done on this channel. So, a little asterisk there because we're not completely sure that this is the actual payout, but it should be this or more. So it should be 69% or more. So this is actually, if I'm assuming the correct rules, it should be a pretty decent $2 ticket because the top prize is so big. Now, if you want to look up at the top and find in green, these are all the tickets that have the highest value in each column. So, if you're looking for overall value, the Year for Life ticket is the one you'd want to go for. If you're looking for odds, Fast 200s. Fast 200s is also the friendliest ticket to the average player. But if you are a high roller and you want to make a little bit more money when you do hit in the top 1%, this 50,000 Year for Life ticket would be the one you'd want to go with. And so yeah, I think it's an interesting ticket, and I'm really happy that the value is the highest that we've seen for the $2 tickets in Florida. Now here we are ranking Florida $2 tickets. Of course, $50,000 a year for life is at the top there. Here we're ranking based on bottom 99% payout, and this is where the Year for Life ticket really suffers. Again, it's not a friendly ticket to the average player, but it's really good for those 8 people who are lucky enough to win the jackpot. So there is something worth playing for, I think, on a ticket like this. Now on the next page, this is where we get to rank tickets across states, and let's see where this one comes in. So 8th place overall, and it's still 3% away from the top ticket, so that's a big chunk of money, but it is relatively competitive, I think, across the different states that we're looking at, with the exception of Massachusetts. If you look up at the top of the list, Massachusetts, its $2 tickets are around 72% payout, and we always ask the question in these videos, if Massachusetts feels like they can put out a $2 ticket at a 72% payout and make plenty of money, then why aren't all the other states putting out tickets at $2 tickets at 72% value or payout? Why is Florida putting out $2 tickets at 69% payout when they could make plenty of money with a 72% payout? And it's just, greed from the state. And so I think it's an important question to ask, especially when you get up into the $5 and $10 denominations. For here, 3% is a lot of money when you're talking about millions of tickets and millions of dollars. But it really is, it's way more of a big deal when you start getting up into the more expensive tickets. Now here, ranked based on bottom 99% payout, this ticket falls almost at the bottom of the list. 51% payout. The only ticket that's worse than that is that New York ticket, It Takes Two. So again, it's just a ticket you have to really be careful with. Like, you don't want to go out and buy a bunch of these because you're most likely going to lose, half your money or more. And then, of course, $2 tickets are never going to make the list of the top 36 tickets from the states that we're looking at. So this is not really relevant to $2 tickets, but if you're curious, you want to pause that, you can. Same deal with that's not actually true. Bottom 99%, there are $2 tickets that will make it occasionally. We've got a few on the list. So the highest one is Massachusetts here at 64% payout. There's also a couple of Georgia tickets on here as well. So, it is possible for a $2 ticket to make it on here, but a for life ticket is never going to make this list just because it's the way it has to be structured. But anyways, that is it for the $2 $50,000 a year for life tickets in Florida. It's not really a ticket that I would recommend, probably just because it's so tough for the average person. However, the upside is that there is something to play for. You're not playing for, whatever your $2 tickets normally pay out as a top prize, like $50,000 or whatever, you're actually playing for $1 million, which to me is a big deal. That does give this ticket a little more interest to me. But anyways, if you're playing these, good luck on them. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.